Hello everyone and welcome back to another 3v3 match for the Elite mod. On the blue team we have Rotte as the IG, Gordulan as the IG, and Fat Bastard playing as the Grey Knights. For the red team we have Chaos Space Marines by Styx, as if he wrote the book on Space Marine, or Chaos Space Marines. Reaperofzombies playing as the IG, and Equneora playing as Space Marines. I imagine the Black Templars, yep. So this is a map that we've not played before, but it looks pretty cool. I like this kind of trench, well that's not really trenches, but like a no man's land feel here with all these tank traps. Got some buildings on the side, ooh, bunkers, that's pretty cool. Alright, so here on the left side we got a power node taken by Rotte, claiming their node for the blue side, I guess, I don't know. I like to look at this map though, that's pretty cool. Looks like we're about to have a skirmish here, but I don't think that this scout squad, unupgraded, should be able to take out the Lord General there. And currently, as far as the points stand, red is in the lead with 1 point. The blue side has not taken their victory point. There we go. We see that there is now a Inquisitorial Stormtrooper squad on that. And red has made a claim on the center victory point, giving them an early lead here.
Requisition points being acquired by our allies.
And now moving to the left to claim that power node for red team, taken from blue, and red team is also claiming the right side power node. And we have some guards moving up the center, looking to reinforce the right side from the looks of it. And on the left side, we do have a full engagement here. We have squads inside the building garrisoned, trying to push back this combined force of the Imperial Guard and Black Templar faction. That's a lot of guardsmen. See the Lord General in there as well. Guardsmen pulling back, trying to get a better position to fight that force commander. Scout squad forced to retreat. Tac squad still hanging on though, not taking any damage. And the guardsmen still trying to kite that force commander away. Meanwhile, on the right side, another engagement here between the Grey Knights, Chaos Space Marines, and Imperial Guardsmen. Lord General falling back, taking a lot of damage. This brother captain just chasing that Chaos Lord, who should be able to make it out of the situation with that many hit points left. And on the left side, this engagement is still going down. The Imperial Guard just stuck in those buildings, getting flamed to death by that Guardsman squad with the Flamer upgrade. Oh, they look so cool. And there we go. Left side now in the hands of the red team. Rotte had to pull back, could not take the flames. Guardsmen and flames do not mix well unless they are on the right side of it. Alright, but on the right, speaking of the right side, it's not being taken over by the blue team, but the red team is still in a pretty good early lead here for victory points. Blue team almost down to 400 points already. And here we have Equneora pushing up on blue side, trying to take out this requisition point, denying blue some resources there. And the Grey Knights combating against this one Guardsman squad, not going to be nearly enough to take out even just the brother captain by himself. And I imagine that blue is going to make a push for the center point. Yep, and there they go. Brother captain, instead of walking around the wall, decides to walk through it, because why not? You're a Grey Knight. And Equneora is being forced back, so the blue team will take this point back. Though that attack squad's going to cause a bit of a problem. Unless they have, well, heck, even flamers aren't going to do too much against the attack squad, I would imagine. Alright, but blue is taking the center victory point, and with two of the teams here, they should be able to hold it for a little while, though we do have chaos coming up from the right, and on the left, we do have already a Devastator squad with a heavy bolter. That's not going to go well for the Imperial Guard over here. This strike squad, see if they engage against the cultists. There they go. Trying to cut them off, but they're going to get into the Guardsman squad. So much oppression, so many flames, I think, were going down. And there go the cultist squad with their chosen upgrade. But they were buying time for this Havoc squad, or I'm sorry, wait, no, that's just a Heavy Bolter team for the IG setting up. So they got Heavy Bolter on this side, they got Devastator Heavy Bolter on this side, and blue is forced to retreat from this engagement. They have been flanked up both sides. Not a good engagement for blue. And red will be taking this point back over, and reaperofzombies has dropped from the game. An unfortunate turn of events for red team there. But they are in the lead, so if they can hold the points they have, they should be able to pull this out. Alright, we have the Grey Knights Brother Captain trying to get out of here. Still over 100 hit points left. Should be able to make it out. Strike Squad also should be safe. And here we go. Rotte is now pushing up the left side. Managed to finally dig out those tack squads, or that single tack squad from the building. And is now going to try and take over this power node for blue. Blue team down to now 390 points. Elena was trying to get the Devastator squad in here to protect the left side power node, but was not set up in time and is now forced to retreat from the multiple guardsman squads. And there goes the scout squad as well.
We're losing a requisition point.
Meanwhile, the Chaos Space Marine Styx is now taking out the right side power node. And I would imagine that after they secure the left side, that Rotte will move into the center. But we do have a Force Commander coming up to try and dissuade them from that action here. Heavy Bolter team trying to get a good position. I imagine setting up that way. Yep, there they go. But they do have a Force Commander coming up right behind them as they set up. Now forced to tear back down. In the mid here, too, we have the Imperial Guard with the Sentinel trying to hold off these multiple Guard squads and Grey Knights. This is not going to last too long for them, though. That Sentinel now drops and the Imperial Guard, or the Lord General, has to pull back. Oh, yes, this is the computer player now. Makes sense why they made that move. Chaos Space Marine 6 trying to get to the middle to reinforce that. Force Commander still working on these guardsmen. There we go. Has given the retreat order, but multiple squads are now inbound from the Black Templars to reinforce. Cult is capturing that power node for red, while blue took over, still has that. Down to 345 points, though. They really need to make a push on this center point. Looks like they're getting ready to do just that. Multiple strike squads from the Grey Knights coming in. Raptors trying to cut them off. And Call to support coming in. But Rotte with the Imperial Guard are coming behind the Chaos Space Marines. Ooh, one strike squad going down for the fat bastard there. And the Chaos pushing against Rotte's IG forces. I thought that they were going to get this. Oh, and here we go. With the backup from Gordulan, I think they're finally going to push off the Chaos Space Marine player. Meanwhile, on the left side, Elena was able to push up with the Black Templars and reclaim that power node for red team. And blue team tried to take the center point, but was forced off it temporarily by the Chaos Lord. That unit is not going to make it out. We have heavy weapon squads setting up, laying down suppression fire on those teams who are now forced to withdraw. Multiple heavy bolter teams here. Two Devastators just with Elena alone, and a heavy bolter team with Reaper of Zombies AI now. But center has been claimed by the blue players. Finally going to be able to bleed some more points away from the red team. We'll see for how long, though. There is a lot of firepower here on the left side that could be coming inbound. Force Commander just tanking it as Devastator set up to provide support. And here comes the second Devastator squad. I imagine it's going to be a kind of one setup, one breakdown, move up and up. It's a nice setup there. Guardsmen pulling back, trying to find better positions away from the Devastator squads. Pouring as much fire as they can into the Force Commander, whose energy finally ran out, which means their shield is also gone. Now it's just tanking damage, and there we go. The Force Commander is now pulling out, but the tack squads are coming in, backed up by the multiple Havoc squads. I'm not sure if Rotte is going to be able to hold this tie back. I'm sorry, Gordulan. Nice setup here behind the sandbags. Nice stomp by the Sentinel, though, displacing this one Havoc or Devastator squad. And here come the Chaos again. The Raptors coming in, and now Gordulan is pulling back, trying to get his Sentinel out of there. Brother Captain flanking it from the left, but doesn't have much hit points. He's going to have to withdraw. Withdraws and destroys that entire wall section. Multi-legions that was set down by Gord are now going to be picked off by the Chaos Space Marine player. And red, once again, holds the middle, just needs to claim the point. Looks like Rod's setting up to try and claim the left side power node from red team. And now it looks like the Devastator squad is also pointing to the left, expecting a Imperial Guardman push from that direction. Interceptor squad coming in. Ooh, the grenades coming in. And there we go. Red team now claims that victory point for themselves. More grenades coming in. Sneaky, sneaky.
Won't be long, sir.
Alright, and the Force Commander's now pushing up. We're going to have a push here from the Black Templars. This team is setting down, I imagine, to move up. There they go. And they are backed up by the Scout Squad with the Sniper Rifle upgrade. Tac Squad coming inbound with a Chaos Lord too, trying to push Rotte out of this position, who also has dropped a bunker there and is now making a home. But behind these Devastators now comes Gordulan's forces. Flanking action here. This Devastator squad is going to be wiped out to the last. And there they go. This Tac Squad also falls down. They're just resting though. One more Devastator squad with the Tac Squad, but now they are outnumbered with Gordulan coming behind. And Rotte fully entrenched behind these walls. And there we go. That push from Elena was pushed back by combined effort. Some crazy chaos stuff's going over here. But blue team down to 276 points. So they are not back in this game yet, but they are making good fights here. That was a very nice flanking action here on the left side. And here's the push onto the middle point. Red team doesn't have much here besides just their Chaos Lord. But here comes the Raptor squad. And they were able to get into both of the Guardsman squads, so that was a pretty good move on Styx's part. There is a brother captain though there that is pushing them back. But those Guardsman squads did die to the last. Or at least that one did. This one pulled back into the building. Meanwhile on the left side we have Purifiers going up against the Chaos Lord. Ooh, that Thunderhammer. Giving it to the Chaos Lord. Forced to retreat from the brother captain and his squads. Right into a Chaos Dreadnought though, who has the... looks like an autocannon. Let's see, we have another push here coming up from the left side. Multiple grenades though, trying to keep the Black Templars at bay. And blue is capturing the center victory point for their team. Gordulan, I think, right? Oh, that was Rotte's teams. Okay. Now red is continuing to bleed down its tickets. Just now about to get below 400. Another red Dreadnought up on the field. And we do also have a Manticore that's getting pulled up to the front line. We'll see how much work that can do. And it looks like Rotte and Gordulan's commander here were able to push back Elena's forces with all that grenade fire there. Dreadnought making a second choice not to go up the left. And now just kind of hanging down, or hanging there. And Rotte's forces forced to withdraw from this Dreadnought with the, what is this? Close Combat Claw upgrade. Now coming into the fight against the Purifiers and their brother captain. I'm not sure who wins this fight, to be honest. Especially when they're backed up by Raptors and multiple Tac Squads and the Chaos Lord. Ooh, those Purifiers are just getting torn to bits. And the Purifiers fall. Brother Captain's trying to run for his life with his Thunderhammer.
So the generator is online.
And I think he should be able to make it. But now with two Dreadnoughts on the right side and this push from the Chaos and Elena, I don't know if blue is going to be able to hold on to the midpoint. Did I say push from blue? I meant push from red if I did. Alright, so now the Chaos is trying to get this Guardsman squad out of that position. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job at it. And the Dreadnoughts are trying to hold off reinforcements coming from the blue team here. There's that Manticore. I think right there was from the Manticore. Sorry, I missed the actual launch. But that Manticore is going to have to get the heck out. Oh, two Manticores. Oh my goodness. One Manticore drops. They are pretty squishy. And that Dreadnought just tore into it. IG pushed up really far up here. Meanwhile, on the left side, it looks like Elena pushed up once again, but was fought back by Rotte's and Gordulan's forces. Manticore just driving away for its life. This Dreadnought does not want to let it go. There's really nothing here that can take out that Dreadnought. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it refuses to stop chasing. Run, Manticore! Run! Oh, and it got its kill, and it's probably going to be able to make it out of here for free. Red still with the 2-1 lead here. Blue ticking down to 245 points. They did make a little comeback there, getting red down to 337. Just not enough anti-armor fire over here. Oh, well, maybe. Maybe the combined forces of the guards, the flashlights, the plasma in the back. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Down to 49 hit points. I think it's gonna, well, maybe not. Unless someone stops this guardsman squad with the plasma, it's not gonna be able to make it out of here. That Chaos Lord needs to run interception. Down to 13 hit points. Oh, died right in front of the Chaos Lord, who doesn't give an F. Was not going to move up at all to defend that Dreadnought. So that Dreadnought does fall for getting that Manticore. Alright, here comes Chaos Space Marine pushed across the bridge against these combined forces here of the Grey Knights and the IG. And I think Rotte's just dug in here on the left side. Looks like. And also probably, yeah, and also here. Alright, we have a Grey Knight Dreadnought on the field. That should turn things around a little bit. Blue down to 200 points. And the Chaos are forced to withdraw.
Upgrading tech, 200 points, sir.
And there goes the Chaos Lord himself. Oh, that poor Dreadnought. He went so far. Oh! And destroying the husk of the Dreadnought. Not even allowing that to survive. Looks like Yelena has pulled up a whirlwind. She wants to get Rotte out of this position. That's a nice way to do it. Here comes some more rockets. Alright, dealing some damage. Mid trying to get back its points here. Or, sorry, blue trying to get back its points.
Sir, our structure is targeted.
More whirlwind fire coming in.
Order, sir.
Refractor field's up for these teams, though. So I'm pretty sure that should negate the damage from these rockets, right?
Our allies have themselves a victory point.
Alright, looks like the Grey Knights and Gordulan are looking to push up at the mid victory point, a point that they desperately need. Here comes the push from the Dreadnought. Not much is here to stop them. It's pretty much a free cap. Trying to take out these Catachans from Reaper of Zombies AI. We're now engaging against the Dreadnought. Oh, what a nice grenade. It looked cool anyway. I don't think it did too much damage, but it looked cool. Whirlwind continuing to just arty this site. Managing to bring down the Imperial Guard bunker here soon, but as far as the heavy weapons teams, their shields are keeping them safe. So here comes the Dreadnought to combat against the Grey Knights and IG in the mid. IG securing that building for themselves. And now we have a multi-melta just pouring fire into it. On the right side, we do also have a Predator and a push here from multiple attack squads and the Chaos Lord. Rep squad is there, but is forced to withdraw. Guardsman pulling back to get in a better firing position, away from all the chaos. This poor Grey Knight is just taking multi-melta right in the back. Oh, you need to get it out of there. It may be too late though. It's too late. That Grey Knight Dreadnought goes down to the multi-melta. Predator is almost down though. There's the teleport from the Brother Captain and a Thunderhammer in the back. Not actually doing that much. Thought it would do more than that. Predator's rear armor, I believe, is a 10 on the tabletop, so I'm kind of surprised the Thunderhammer didn't just destroy that. But this is a video game, not the tabletop edition. And Red is now claiming the mid victory point for themselves, putting this score at 122 to 312, 313. Wow. These multiple Guardsman squads and Inquisitorial Stormtroopers doing some work here. But now that the Black Temple Force Lord is there, they're going to need to most likely withdraw with the backup of the Dreadnought as well. Meanwhile, left side, Rod's forces continue to hold on to that as they continue to receive shelling from the Whirlwind, not doing too much. And here comes some more reinforcements in the form of a Lemon Rust tank. And this big baby coming up the mid. Ooh. So now the red team is fully aware, or should be fully aware, of the Baneblade on the field. Yep, there we go. Elena's saying Baneblade, or Bane Bulk. Also, as it's known to the Black Templars like to name things for themselves, and they renamed the Baneblade to the Bane Bulk, or Bane Bulke. Chaos Lord not caring about the Lemon Rust. Has his lightning claws out. Oh, and drops the ultimate to try and snag the Lemon Rust, multiple squads, and the Baneblade. Can this all actually do damage to the vehicles? It probably can. I don't think I've really seen it do it, but yeah. Lemon Rust now off on its own. Ultimate is now down. Baneblade is free to move up the mid. Raptors coming in to try and get into the back rear armor of that Lemon Rust.
Our ally structure is under attack.
And the Lemon Rust is forced to withdraw from the Raptor squad. Meanwhile, Rotte continues to hold. I'm sorry, Gordulan now.
You know we're ready.
His Lord Commander, I don't think, has left that spot for quite a long time, and there's only one weapons team, or I'm sorry, two. No, that team died. Wow, they actually got one of the weapons team over here.
Do we have a target?
But they've held onto that power node for a long time. What they need to get, though, are these dancing Lord General and his guards, who are clearly practicing for an event coming up in the future, and they want to get a 10 out of 10 on that dance score. Alright, here we go. We have a Predator up and ready with the last cannon, twin link blast cannon upgrade to try and fight off the Baneblade that they know is coming. And here comes the push. Leading the charge is the Guardsman with some Commissars attached. And the Baneblade and Lemon Rust are coming up to follow. Blue down to 45 points. Now the Baneblade is focusing totally on the Predator, who's just out DPS by the Baneblade, as it should be. Had no chance to fight that thing one-on-one. And Chaos is forced to pull back from the midpoint. With the Baneblade on the field, this could be the turning point the blue team needed. They are down to 30 points, but they're going to claim that mid-victory. Although the Reaper of Zombies AI is being sneaky over here and may actually get a point for the red team there. Alright, Baneblade still under fire here from the Force Commander, but is pulling back into a safe distance. We have more armor coming across the bridge in the way of a Land Raider, which I think should still lose to a Baneblade. And a Dreadnought with the Multi-Melta who's getting torn to pieces. Uh-oh. People are going to be flying. Baneblade getting out of the ult, but that Lemon Rust is going to soak this one in. There goes the Lemon Rust. Cannot pull out in time. We do have multiple heavy turrets and the Baneblade, but it presented its rear armor to these two vehicles. There we go. It's getting its front armor in there. It needs to bring all of its weapons to bear. And I think it's being repaired by a Guardsman squad. We'll see how this goes. The Dreadnought is now down. The Land Raider has fully committed here. Heavy Flamers going down. Attack Marines coming in behind. Oh, this main turret needs to focus on the Land Raider. And here comes the Chaos ultimate right on top of the Baneblade, which has nowhere to go. But the Land Raider itself is now down. But I think this ultimate's going to finish. Yep. Ultimate finish off the Baneblade. But they did take out that Land Raider at the same time. Whirlwind still doing some damage. And there's the sneaky. There was the uncap from the Reaper forces, I think, down here. So now red team is currently not bleeding any tickets or any points. We'll see how long it takes for the blue team to see that their point has been uncapped. I think we have another artillery strike. Is that what that? Oh, Terminator drop from Elena here. Going up against the, was it Paladins? Grey Knight Terminators. Oh my goodness. I don't think these Terminators are going to have much luck against a Grey Knight Terminator. Yeah, they are getting chewed to pieces. Brother Captain's still out there trying to take out the Black Templar Force Captain. And those Terminators are going to drop. There we go. They did manage to get the teleport off so they don't die. And the Grey Knights are still chasing. There we go. They have changed targets to the Raptor squad.
Won't be long, sir.
Alright, looks like Blue has noticed what's happened down here and is recapping the point for their team. Grey Knight Terminators down to critical health here. Lemon Rust backup though. That Grey Knight needs to get out of there. There we go. Teleported away and is now going back to safety. And the mid victory point is being captured for the red team once again. Blue down to only 28 points. If they can't keep this point at least neutralized, they're going to have a loss in their immediate future. Trying to do what they can to keep that Force Commander off. Force Commander willing to die for this? No, Force Commander is now falling back. Right past that poor brother captain. And the Chaos Lord is now taking up the spot. And we'll be able to weather all that fire and take that point for the red team. Maybe? Man, it's... Oh my god, no! The Chaos Lord falls right before he caps that point for red. Blue refusing to put this, or let this point fall into the hands of red. We do have some Chaos Terminators, though, making a quick hit on the Limit Rust and teleporting the heck out of there. Multiple Guardsman squads on the backup here. Wow. Wow, that was very close. Very clutch, you might say. Guardsman pouring fire into these multiple Catachan squads of Reaper of Zombies AI. Reaper of Zombies AI just loves the Catachans. Loves them. Looks like these Grey Knight Terminators are going to be able to get into those Guardsman squads. Or maybe they're going to go after the Chaos Terminators. We'll see. They are now pulling back. And Blue has a firm control of the center point. Red is now taking down points, but they have a long way to go. And oh boy. I've never actually seen this unit. The Great Unclean One himself is on the field. I don't know what he does, but I'm sure it's going to be bad. We also have Chaos Terminators with their Lightning Claws equipped. Duking it out with the Grey Knight Terminators with the backup of the Plasma Turret. And a couple of squads? One squad. Oh my god, that Great One. That Great Unclean One has 6,000 hit points. Jeez. Oh my god. And the Grey Knight Terminators are quickly falling. Another Terminator squad being teleported in by Elena. They are making a heavy push here to try and get that blue point and finish off the blue team. Here we go. Another squad of Grey Knight Terminators coming in to try and back up their brothers. The other squad made it out in time. And here we have a second Baneblade from Gordulan on the field to try and combat against the Great Unclean One. Trying to hold on to this point. We have a Las Cannon Predator on the left side. Baneblade on the right. Great Unclean One going after that Plasma Turret. Is trying to bring down the Force Commander. But with that shield, he's going to be able to tank it. And we still do have a Guardsman squad there. Well, we had a Guardsman squad there. That building is now gone. And red is claiming the point. I'm not sure if Blue's going to be able to come back from this. Just the time needed to neutralize a point once it's in red's hand is going to... It's going to be close. But they don't have anybody even near to take the point back. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. The Grey Knight Terminators managed to kill the Force Commanders. I don't know how I did not see that. And now they're charging against the Predator tank. They're saying, no, this point is ours. And an ultimate going down, nailing that Unclean One. Holy crap. Now he's forced to withdraw down to 2,500 hit points. Going for the midpoint to try and push off these Grey Knight Terminators, who are backed up still by this heavy weapons team. This last cannon team is now vacating the building. The Baneblade coming back up to try and finish off the Unclean One. And looks like this Raptor squad is trying to run away from the Grey Knight Terminators. That's a good call. Meanwhile, the Chaos Lord with the Lightning Claw upgrade is coming back. Unclean One down to 1,500 hit points. Baneblade just getting a lot of free hits here. And the Chaos Lord trying to claim the red, or the mid-victory point for red. And way back here, looks like the Reaper AI was deep again. And is being pushed off. Chaos Lord pushed off or killed? Killed, it looks like. Yep, there he goes. And the Great Unclean One falls. But he is laughing about it. Wow. In an impressive display of blood and guts, the Great Unclean One falls for the Chaos. More squads from Reaper's AI being pushed back here. Baneblade getting some free hits on as they get past. I gotta say though, if Reaper was still in the game, I'm pretty sure this would have been decided, but as it stands, Blue has a good chance of coming back. And Blue team reinforcing the points with the two Grey Knight Terminator squads now together, although one is heavily injured. You have one heavy turret, Guardsman around, Baneblade just watching over the point. And red team, with that loss of the Unclean One, that's a huge loss. I thought that push was going to do it. They were so close. And now we also have a group of paladins from the Grey Knights. This midpoint is going to be hard to take for the red team now. The Grey Knights have their really elite units now on the field protecting this point. Red team has no real chance in melee. They're going to have to try and kite these Terminators with some heavy firepower to bring them down.
Sir, they've a solid 200.
Yeah, these Terminators here not going to have much of a chance against the combined might of these Great Templars. Baneblade just hanging back. Red team down to 192 points. Here comes another push here from up mid. Twinling glass cannon pouring fire into the guardsman squad. Odd choice. Chaos Terminators went straight for the point and are now being just dismantled by the paladins and dual Terminator squads from the Grey Knights. Yeah, they had no chance to win that fight. But that point is neutralized, at least. Baneblade took some damage, but is still okay. Looks like the Predator did drop right there. Yeah, this is really going to be hard for Red to come back. Especially with Reaper out of the game here. And the AI. The only thing the AI is really concerned about is just capping points, not really about fighting. And it's kind of showing. Here we go. This Grey Knight Terminator squad is now falling back, trying to get healed up. It's a good call. But there's still Paladins and another Terminator squad here, and IG Bunker falling down. AI just doing its AI things. Not really posing too much of a threat. If they were ignored, they would be a threat. Like this. Actually, that's not even the AI. That's just sneaky. Oh, that's sneaky. But yeah, that's center point.
They may have us here, sir.
That is very strong. This Lemon Russ now being like, wait a minute, what's going on back here? Oh, it's so close. Oh, so close. The scout squad falls. Oh man, that was almost gonna be funny. It was a nice try though. A second Baneblade now from Rotte is on the field. If Red Team's Doom was not secured before with the one Baneblade and multiple Termi squads, I think it is now. Unless they can pull out their massive weapons.
The requisition point's in trouble.
Red Team down at 157 points. Red Team does have some time to try and get something on the field, but I don't know if it's going to happen. They look pretty cool with their melted guns. Looks like some Terminators are transitioning to the right side, maybe going to try and take out that power node. Both Baneblades still there, but here comes a push from the Chaos with Terminators and Raptors. But the teleport here from the Grey Knight Terminators are going to put a stop to that. I don't think they have the hit points needed to try and cap this victory point. But they're going to try. Here comes a ultimate. Yep. Nice ultimate from Red here, from Elena. Getting those Grey Knight Termies. But these Assault Terminators, or I'm sorry, Chaos Terminators, going to die to the last. Point is neutralized though. And they neutralized the mid? Still? I didn't even notice that blue didn't capture mid. So now blue is bleeding points. They're going to be able to cap this though really quickly. But they're down to 19. Down to what, about 15 before that gets capped? And they are capping mid again. It's a nice push there. Meanwhile on the left side, the AI is being dumb. That was a nice sneaky push there on the bottom blue point. Blue team now down to 13. If another maneuver like that happens, this still could be game. If they can split the forces here of the blue team like that. Looks like at this point now has a permanent babysitter in the form of 3 Grey Knight Terminators. Probably a good call. And a Lemon Russ. We have a plasma cannon upgraded lemon rust coming up in the field for the blue team as well. Where's that other Baneblade? There you are. Taking up the extreme right side. This Baneblade did take a lot of damage though, but it is being repaired by the Garzum squad. More push from the AI there. I'm going to say that red team has time enough for another good push on one of the points.
Hostile space marines are testing us.
And we actually have blue pushing into the red side. Trying to actually take their last point. That Imperial Lord General, though, falls for his try. Yep. Oh my god, just all these termy squads. Wow. Wow. Blue is ready. Alright, red down to 50 points. They like I said, they only have time for one more push. But with just so many Terminators. Baneblades. Alright, here we go. Double Bloodletters. I don't think that's the answer against Grey Knight Terminators. They're gonna try. They're trying to get that uncap. Oh, but they're pushed off the point. The Chaos Sword does go down before you can uncap it, and the Bloodletters are dead to the last. And I mean, even if they were trying to be sneaky, there's still this waiting for them. Like, it's too many. Down to 27 points. Oh, they almost got the uncap though. That scout squad. That was pretty good.
Enemy contact. Order, sir.
That was a very close game. Even with the AI taking over for most of that game, red still almost won it with only 13 points left to blue. Good game, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Take care.